Okay, I'm just trying to pull up my thing to monitor. So, how's everybody? How y'all been doing while I'm doing this? We had a great show this past weekend, and I'm back home chilling. I have to play coming up this weekend. We're doing our Sax uh, Gear Expo on Thursday, and so that's going to be at Bandwagon Music Shop and Repair. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll be showcasing what we have with my mouthpieces, my ligatures, banes, ligatures, and cap, and also uh, the necks, the Tenor Madness necks. And so you'll be able to check those out if you're local. If not, guess you just have to listen to it when I do the live streams. You can see what these things sound like. I always want to help in whatever way I can. I think your sound is first and foremost. Like you need to have a good sound when you're, trying to express yourself on the horn. And I have different uh, mouthpieces of my own that each one plays a little different. And so I think with the one that I have, really, to be honest with you, it always changes. So it changes. It just depends. It really depends because when I change uh, my reed, it changes the character of the mouthpiece. So I'm still trying to figure out what is the setup. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to see how the transition is from the top going to the middle, and bottom, because I want to make sure I don't lose it once I go up top. And so usually it's the support that you need from the reed so that you can get those higher notes transition from the middle, the bottom, the middle, and then to the top, the altissimo. All right, so a lot of people don't understand that. Saxophone players don't get that part. Like just because you play a facing, on a mouthpiece, and you're used to a certain reed, and then you change to go to another mouthpiece, like that doesn't just transfer to that new piece. Like you really got to see if it will respond the way that you really need it to. So, for instance, somebody bought my Quamon Fowler mouthpiece, and they said the bottom and the middle sounded really good, but they were playing a certain type of synthetic reed because they were used to that setup on their other mouthpiece. But it just didn't work. It didn't work because it was hard for him to work. It was hard for him to play up top because he felt like it choked off. So we were telling them that you need to get a Regatti reed, like a wild one, Regatti wild one reed, and that would help to respond. Also, I think he needed to, I forget his size he had, but no, I think he needed to go up. The reed was too soft, so he needed to go to like a 3 or something like that. And so for me, the more I've been playing this particular setup, like I've gotten stronger. So now I'm at the 3.5 Regatti Wild, and before it was hard for me to play a 3.5, but now this particular setup, I need a 3.5 if I'm going to play my high notes. So I'm gonna practice going from the bottom up, you know, Okay, so here we go. Now notice when I play up, if you hear that little scratchy sound, that means that it could be too soft. The reed could be too soft, or I'm not putting enough air through. But if you have a stiffer reed, then it will require you to put more air through so it can pop out. So of course, if I play down low and in the middle, and then I start trying to transition to the top, I don't have as much power. I've run out of gas. But if you got a good reed that you can feel that you need to push it a little bit more and it's not going to cut off like completely, because usually if the reed is too soft, it'll just choke out. It's like you won't be able to get those higher notes. Now, you can kind of hear a little bit. So when I play up high, I'm going to try to purposely miss it. It's hard to do. I got to show you on another. I got to show you on another reed. So I'm gonna put the Bane. As a matter of fact, I think I got a 2. I think I'm gonna do a 2. And you'll see the difference. So the 2 is gonna make everything pop out real easy at the bottom, but then when I get to the top, I'm gonna have to work hard. I'm just trying to see what this is. Oh, I think the number's at the bottom. No, this is a 3.5. His numbers on the Bane reeds are at the bottom, so that's a 3.5. Okay, and so on this one is a 2. So I want y'all to hear how easy the bottom will come out. But then when I go to play high, it's going to choke it out. So here it is. You see there? That's it. So you see that sound there? See how it cuts off? Yeah, that's a perfect example. I'm playing soft, but when I try to hit the higher notes in the artissimo range on a 2, this is a Rigatti Gold 2, I believe. Yeah. And so once I go up high, it chokes off. So I need to go to a harder reed. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put this 2 over here. And I think this is the one I just had. I need a 3.5. So let's see. I gotta look at this and see it, make sure, y'all. All right. So this is good. This is good. So this is a 3.5 wild one, Regatti wild one, 3.5. Like I say, I before this weekend, this was too hard for me because I've changed necks. All right. So I'm trying to see what it feels like as I go high. So let's do the Bane 3.5. This is the Bane ligature. It just slides right on in place. All right. Just trying to see how each one feels as I play up there. This is a good way to test your reed. Now, I don't like the middle and bottom now on the wild 3.5. So I like that sound overall, all around. Let's go back to the 3.5. Wow. Yeah, this has more buzz and a little louder. All right. So that's the 3.5. It's much more of a buzz with this one. And this is a 3. A wild one, size 3. And I played this all weekend. Yeah, it's very responsive. really pops out a lot easier when I go high. Wait a minute. This is the Bane. This is the wild one. Yeah, this one just makes it really pop out. I just got to get used to the bottom. Yeah, it's a lot softer because my airstream, I don't have as much, it's not as easy to blow. I got to put some wind in there. So it's making the sound, making the bottom notes sound a lot more fluffy. But to be honest, I think I should practice with this, to get the workout in. That's a good spot. Okay. That's the wild one. I'm gonna go back to that's the wild one 3.5. This is the wild one 3. Oh, that's just so much easier. Yeah, but it doesn't pop out as easy when I hit the altissimo. it's not as powerful. And then I could change mouthpieces too. Yeah, the 3.5 is just not as easy. I'm just used to the 3. I'm used to the 3. Um, but the sound is not as big on the 3 as it is on the 3.5. What y'all think? I think my sound is good now. I don't have to look at this. I can take this down and I can pull up the chat. If y'all still here, let's see. After all of this, I finally get situated. All right. Hey, Dr. Thunder, what's going on, my brother? Oh, now know how far along. Okay, no need to cut down. Yeah, I hadn't looked at the chat in a while. All right. Are y'all still there? Somebody asked a question. How do I pick up drive? He says I got a question. How do you pick up drive when playing the blues scale on piano? Huh? How do you pick up drive? How do you pick up drive when playing the blues scale on piano? I don't know what you mean. Or any scale. I don't get it. So you can see that that three just sounds good. I can really flow with it. Okay, he said, men, like, how can you do like different runs or arpeggios? Huh? I still don't understand what you mean. um, maybe well, I don't know, man. You have to practice. Um, I don't know, man. It's more so melodies. I think that'll make things better. So if you're hearing a line or you're hearing something, so if I was to play, um, give me a tune, give me an example, and then I can play a tune. All right. So I'm playing melodies, and melodies consist of arpeggios, linear lines, enclosures. You know how I always talk about that. So I think it's a matter of working on melodic lines, and then uh, you know, you says you had said in one of your videos, uh, when people say they can play the blues scale, they just play the scale instead of the blues sound. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so yeah. So it's kind of, yeah, it's like you know, it's kind of like it's kind of like playing a scale compared to playing a melodic line or phrase. And it's kind of hard when you think about it to explain because it's more so a dialect or a language. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to play something, give me a song. So if I play, let's just do a blues. Uh, So that was like a blues sound, or it wasn't quite a blues scale all the way, but I was just playing a bluesy idea. You know what I'm saying? It's a blues scale, but I'm not playing it straight up like that. I'm playing the sound. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just depends. I would do that. But even with that, the way I'm playing it, I'm playing a blues scale, but I'm not doing. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's more so a sound that you would hear that makes sense. I mean, you can say, but that's kind of elementary. So you got to take the scale and create a melody. I think that's what you mean. So if you're gonna play rhythm changes, I'm gonna do it in A flat. Now let's see. So now you can play something like a bebop scale, you know. Now, now I'm playing bebop scales. Bebop scales would translate a lot better, perhaps, than just straight up major scales. That'll work because that's yeah, that'll work. Now I'm gonna just do 1 6 2 5. Yeah, so I'm just playing along and playing linear lines or arpeggios and playing within the modes of B da do da 1 6 2 5. Um, yeah, so it's one of those things. I think the more language you learn, transcribing, the more that you'll kind of pick up the right protocol. Like the scales are like the how can I say, the blueprint. You know, it spells out the whole chord theoretically. You know, the notes in every chord, but then when it actually comes to you actually um, saying something or playing over it, you want to create melodies. So you want to create melodies that you hear, and when you can create melodies, it's not everything is not quite going to be an exact full scale or an exact arpeggio. It's going to be mixing all of those things together, from the arpeggios to the enclosures to the linear lines. Yeah. All right. What modes are you using? You usually playing in? Um, Over the 1 6 2 5 is basically you going in between Ionian and Dorian and Mixolydian. You know, so it's basically 1 2 and 5. Um, I mean, the six, when you go to the six, is pretty much Mixolydian. So those are the modes. So that's pretty much it. But like I say, I would practice lines, or like transcribe some stuff, or um, yeah, transcribe some stuff. Sonny Stitt is really good, for getting some nice lines, vocabulary to go through the modes, and um, he usually has long lines and stuff worked out that you can shed. Yeah. Okay. I know I wasted a lot of time because my sound was jacked up, but y'all got me together. I appreciate you all. Um, and we still got some folk on here. Y'all have any questions? I'm just hanging out. I'm back. It's like an hour and 18 minutes. I'm gonna cut out a lot of this stuff that's just dead space, and you'll see the replay with all of the good parts in there. Okay. But now I'm ready to practice. That's the part I still need work on. So I got to shed on the next section, but I really got to nail this last section. I had it when I was practicing last week. Now I can't get it. There it is. There it is. I need to work on that part. Hey, I need to play. Let me get this right. Ah. Yeah, this three sounds really good. This is my setup right now, y'all. Um, and the funny thing about it, yeah, I didn't even play this particular setup this weekend. This is a different mouthpiece. The mouthpieces I've been going through are right here. So it's so crazy, you know. Everyone is a little different. Then you really don't know until you play in a situation, a live playing situation where I'm really having to push. That's too fast. Uh. Ah, I gotta work on that. On that. I always do that. I'm going to that G minor. That's a C7. So the bridge is a 2-5-1 in D flat, and then it goes to B flat, then it goes to E flat. So it's like. And this is flying home. It's a rhythm change with a different bridge. Sometimes they'll do augmented. All that blues right in there at the end, in some spots. The ends of the phrases. So, something like that. Like closure before you go to the next A, or going into the bridge, or at the tail end of your, AABA, the last A you can play, the blues. And it's like a closing statement, it's transitional deal. All right. The riff is okay. All right, let me see if I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to understand. I came in at the bottom one. So he says, Q, this is besides everything else. Do you watch football? Okay. He says, sometimes. If so, then the riff is banning tackling from football. What is banning tackling from football? Maybe I missed it. I kind of get what you're saying. You get deep on me. It's an analogy. Yeah. I don't know. Banning tackling from football. Are you trying to say like melodies, like I don't know, an essential element of football is tackling, like an essential element of improvisation is scales, or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I missed it, JC. He's talking about. I know the NFL, but I don't know. I got to get it. Maybe you just got to explain a little bit better, little more for me. Everybody processes stuff different. I watch basketball more so than I watch football too, so that could have something to do with it. All right, y'all. So, all right. I like this setup though. I like this setup. This is nice. He said talking about the game. All right, so check this out, y'all. I'm gonna try another one and see. Y'all got that one in your ear with the orange dot with the orange, yeah, sticker. I think this might be the one I played. Man, that's nice too. Oh yeah. No, I don't quite like that one. Kind of resistant. And the tone, there's something about that tone that need to be refined. But it could work for somebody. Mm. Yeah, this is a little restricted. Okay. But man, it just depends on the day, cause promise you I didn't play this particular one all week. It really depends on the playing situation and what you're hearing at the time. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, y'all. I think I'm done. um, we have, see that? Ain't that cool? That's cool, right? So we got that together. The alto. Yeah, this speaks. I got my tenor reed on here though. All right, I got a brand new box. A brand new box of Regatti Wilds. And this is a 3 for alto. All right. Get these bad boys out. And they should play like they should play. All right. Oh, okay. It's actually a 2.5. This is a 2.5. Okay, here we go. Man, even a 2.5. Woo! That's got a lot of voice, y'all. This is gonna be one I'm at to put the microphone back. All right. Let me take this off because I don't put my teeth on the top. That might be getting in the way of the sound. All right. Yeah, this is a nice mouthpiece. This is Marvell Carpenter mouthpiece. My friend that does the videos with me, you know, Quamon, are you ready? That's Marvell. But he plays alto. He does more of contemporary stuff, um, like in the smooth jazz vein. But this mouthpiece, he wanted to make it more free blowing and easier to play. This one is also on purevibe.pro website. But I like this one. Um, and we're working on like a hybrid, between mine and his. So that'll be coming pretty soon. Hey, let's play a tune. Yeah. If I was a high note player on alto, this thing can scream, but I would cut right through the top of my lip. I'd have to change my technique, but it can hit. Yeah, this thing can really hit. You can really play high. That's a G. What was I trying to do? I don't know what I was trying to do. Uh, I lost that one. I'm playing Cherokee in different keys. And then I missed that one. Uh, ooh. Nah. Uh. 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 All right. I'm ready to play alto now. All right, y'all. Well, that was a good little warm up of, playing Cherokee in different keys on the Marvell Carpenter mouthpiece. Uh, Marshall Ivory, yeah, the Texas tenor. My friend played with Marshall Ivory. Yeah, awesome. All right, y'all. Um, the Texas tenor, yeah. I'm just scrolling back through. Oh, G sharp. How to trill G sharp. It's just the middle palm key in the right hand if you up high. And then it's this, the top part that's G sharp. So I don't think that's too hard. Yeah, I like this. I like this, y'all. Really like this. And what I'm doing, I'm carrying my alcohol with me now. Like, once I get done, I actually spray my mouthpieces down just to kill germs. And I got a towel, I'll wipe them off. And I'll even spray it, inside of my case there, inside of my reed case, you know. But make sure they dry. But yeah, this is a good setup for tenor, and this is a good setup for my alto. And the alto reed case is here. All of this stuff is available on purevibe.pro. So this comes out, and you just put it right inside of here. It holds 10, and it has like a little pad in between there. I don't think it can come out. I don't know how to get it out. If it's in there, yeah. But it's like a little pad in there that keeps it. It has some type of liquid. I think like Listerine or something like that. But it keeps it moist, and it allows for it kills germs, and it allows for your reeds to last longer. I play cane reed. I can't do synthetic reeds. I like to have more nuances in my sound instead of like a fixed type of sound. I like to color it. But yeah, but it's close. It's just 4 hours away from us in Houston. All right, so that's it for now. If y'all enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and leave me a comment. I always love to read your feedback, and let me know your thoughts. Also, if you would like to be a part of the Texas Tenor Academy, I have a link below as well. You can join the academy, and I meet with the members on weekly basis. On Fridays, we have a mastermind session. And then I have videos of different lessons inside of the website, the membership site. And we do our workshops once a month in person at Bandwagon Music Store and Repair. All right. So this Thursday, we're going to be hooking up and doing the Sax Gear Expo at 6:30 Central Standard Time. Then we're going to go ahead and go to the jam session afterwards at Pinky's Lounge, Jazz Lounge here in Fort Worth. So that's what we're doing. If you miss it, I'll have some clips that I'll share on the channel. All right, so that's it for now, and we will see you on the next one. All right, peace.